How are my surplus chameleons doing out there? I hope you guys are doing great. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, you hit that notification bell, and you give me a thumbs up because I'm going to always bring you wonderful content to this channel that pertains to the surplus overage business. And not only that, I'm going to inspire you and motivate you just to be great in whatever it is that you're doing on your journey. I want you to just take it all in and take this journey as a lesson. Take it all in because what God has for you is for you. So welcome to this channel. I'm going to jump right into some great information. Y'all, I want you to stay focused in this business because you can lose focus very quickly. And how can that happen? I think we've all experienced that. We put out so many phone calls, we dive all the way into this business, and then we feel like we're not getting anywhere. Why? Because we haven't closed our first deal. But that's not a reason to stop and put this business on the back burner. You have to be consistent. You have to keep going. What a lot of our big giants in this business say is you have to build your pipeline up. Just because you didn't get a yes today doesn't mean you're not going to get a yes tomorrow. Just because you may not get a yes tomorrow does not mean that you may get a yes next month. You have to be very patient in this business. And that is one thing I've had to learn. And I've been doing this for almost 5 years now. I had to learn to be patient because one thing that we teach our students during our coaching sessions is that these claimants are not on our time. We're on their time. And when they're ready to return that phone call, when they're ready to sign that document, when they're ready to send a copy of that ID over, whenever they're ready to move forward, they will let you know. So I always share this and I tell you this is not a fast money business, okay? If you're looking to get a check next week or get a check in 2 weeks or even next month or the next 60 days, this may not be the business for you. This is the type of business that you build from the ground up. And if you're not used to building something from the ground up, it can be tough at times. Not saying you're not able to, but it takes a lot of sacrificing. It takes a lot of shifting the mindset and changing the way that we think. Not only are we out here helping people, but we're making money too because we're assisting them with information that they fully may not understand. And so we take everything that we learn and we actually pour this into our claimants to assist them with recovering funds after the foreclosure process. I explain this all the time on my Facebook page and my personal page because I try to show a lot of my followers and friends what it is that I do because they just see me and they like, okay, what does she do? She's like always talking about this and this and that and that. And I'm like, come on over to my YouTube channel. I would love to share with you what I do. So if you're one of those followers that have come from my Facebook page or my TikTok or my Instagram, welcome. Like, dive in, listen to what I have to talk about. And I hope that you take something from this and just, run with it. Just run with it. So I always share this testimony, but I've shared this testimony maybe like a few months ago, well, maybe last year in some videos. So I'm going to share it again here. My husband and I started this business in 2019. This was during the pandemic. Yeah, I said pandemic. And when they told everyone to go home and, everything was shutting down and everything, I was working for the school district. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And my husband had basically quit his job prior to them shutting everything down. So there was only one income. So I was like, okay, well, I have to kind of, stay with what I'm doing so we can have some kind of income come into the house. Well, I lucked up. I lucked up because the school district, even though the school shut down, they were still paying the employees. Then I wasn't getting paid 6 figures. I wasn't getting paid a whole lot, but it was something that came in, My husband stumbled across the surplus business and we started studying. We started listening. We started taking notes. We started burning the midnight oil and listening to other people that have already dived into this business. Now, one thing I did tell my husband, and he shares this all the time, and some people find it very hilarious. I did not allow him to purchase a course because I wasn't 100% sure if this was real. And I was like, look, you're not going to go spend $1,000 for a course. We're not going to do that because we are on thin ice right now. We got one income. We can't afford to do this. So what's going to happen is you're just going to have to really like put the pieces together. You're going to have to start doing the research yourself. And I think it's pretty cool that, you know, YouTube University allows you to sit in and learn something different. So we sat in on a lot of different people. And I know a lot of you are familiar with some of the names. I'm not going to name drop, but there's a lot of people that are doing this business. So we sat down and we learned, and I'm telling you, when I tell you we burned the midnight oil, we were up to past midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning taking notes. I have several spirals all through the house of just surplus notes. Oh my gosh, I could go on and on and on. But if you're not starting off like that, then you're not serious about this business. If you're expecting someone to hand you something on a silver platter, this is not it for you. Okay? You're going to have to put your own blood, sweat, and tears into this business. You're going to have to fall flat on your face, make mistakes, and learn from them. That's the only way that you're going to get stronger and better at this business. Okay? So speed it on up. All right. Y'all already know the story. I hope y'all watched my past videos. You know the past stories about, you know, the attorney that pulled wool over our eyes and took our surplus. He paid the claimant, but he took our surplus. So we're not going to go down that valley, okay? Because I'm so glad that that valley is dead and gone, okay? But here we are today, 5 years later, and we are teaching this. We are teaching the surplus overage business to people that are eager to learn, people that want to do something different, people that want another stream of income, okay? I love this business, and it has taken us so far. Again, we never purchased a course. Not saying everyone's journey is going to be like that. Everyone's journey is not going to be that way. Some people may need a course. Some people may need mentorship. Some people may need coaching and, you know, a team to work with to build their self up. So it's to each his own. So I can only tell you my testimony and our journey of the surplus business. So now we're teaching this, and I'm super excited because we have about 20 students that we're working with, and like literally maybe half of them already have closed their first deal or getting ready to close their first deal. Now, one thing that we always teach is that this doesn't happen overnight, okay? Like I said in past videos, and I think I said this early in this video, is that if you're looking for fast money, if you're looking to get paid like immediately, this is not the kind of business that you want to get into, okay? This is not fast money. And we always let our students know that because it may be a month or 2 or 3 or 4, you know, or 5 months until they actually get paid out from their claim. Why? People want to know, why does it take so long? Well, of course, everybody's not on our time. It's not going to happen when we want it to happen. First, you go through the process of getting the claimant signed up. You're not going to get the claimant signed up on the first phone call. It's going to take time, okay? It is a process. They're warming up to you. It's called building a rapport with each other, okay? It takes time. As soon as you break the ice and they sign and everything, it's still a process because you have to get those documents over to the attorney. Now, I don't know any attorney. Now, you may, but I don't know any attorney that is just sitting there fiddling their thumbs just waiting for deals to come in. No, these attorneys are like really busy. You are not the only person that has a claim out there, okay? These attorneys are very busy. So, of course, you know, they have their assistants. They take the information and whatnot. They'll get back with you when they can get back with you. That's really how it goes. They will get back with you when they can get back with you. So you get this over to the attorney. The attorney may, you know, it may take them maybe 30 days, maybe 60 days. I don't know, however, how busy they are. But it takes, you know, maybe let's just use an example here, okay? Let me just give you an example because I want y'all to really follow me on this. It may take 60 days, okay? Why? Because now the attorney has to reach out to the trustee. And that takes time, okay? Because the trustees, trust me on this. I don't have a phone. Okay, the trustees are not sitting around waiting to get phone calls about some money that they got to release to the claimant. I promise you they not sitting around waiting to pick up that phone so you can tell them, hey, don't you know me? Don't you owe me? No. You have to hunt the trustee down at times. So luckily, your attorney does all that work for you, okay? So in the process, now you're looking up, 60 days have gone by. Okay, 60 days gone by. But during that time, it is very important that you are keeping an open line of communication with your claimant, okay? These are people that don't know you from a can of paint. They don't know you, and they hope and wish that they can trust you, and they hope and wish that this turns out in their favor. They hope and wish that you are able to recover funds for them. That's, so you have to keep that line of communication open with them and just let them know, give them little updates here and there. The attorney has your information. Everything is going the way, going through the process right now. They're getting in contact with the trustee. Just let them know. Be real and open with them about what's going on and how the process will go. As soon as I have a new update for you, I will call you and let you know. If you prefer me to text you, I'll shoot you a text. But I just want to remind you that this is a process and it's going to take time. But I will be right here if you need to call me if you have any questions. That is all that they want, to feel that you are on their side. They want to feel like you have their back and you have their best interest at heart, okay? It takes a lot to get there, but okay. So where was I going with this story, y'all? If you are in this business, I'm going to pause for a second. If you are really, truly in this business and you have not closed your first deal, get up under a mentor. Get up under some groups and people that are talking this surplus lingo on a day-to-day basis. Because as much as I would like to say you can do this by yourself, you can, but when you get to a certain point in this business, you really do need like-minded people, a team, support, mentors to actually usher you through different aspects of the business, okay? If that makes sense, okay? So anywho, it is a process. It truly is a process. And I've shared my story, and I want to share something with y'all right now. I don't want to make this a long video because I have other things I have to focus on and do, but I just wanted to share that I finally got another deal in the mail, and I wanted to share the story on this one, okay? This is quite interesting. This is actually one of our students. Our students actually closed this deal in Ohio, and just to give you a little bit of background on it, this guy seemed to be a little difficult starting off, and he did not hesitate to sign the documents via DocuSign. But as I've always said in past videos, with DocuSign, the electronic signatures does not work all the time for different counties and different states. A lot of the attorneys want a wet ink signature on your agreement. So with that being said, the claimant was like, okay, well, if you can mail it to me, I'll sign it and I'll mail it back. Well, we had been mailing agreements out to him, and for whatever odd reason, he was not receiving our mail. I don't know what that was about. And I actually sent one certified. I think the student sent one certified, and he just went ghost. And you're going to find that out a lot with the claimants. They will go missing. And it's not that they don't want to work with you anymore, or, they went with another, another company, or, whatever. It's not that. You have to understand that these people still have lives. Even after the foreclosure process, they have lives. They still have to work. They still have to tend to their family. They still have other things that they have to focus on. So that goes back to, we are on their time. They're not on our time. Okay? So I don't know what was going on, but we kept trying to get this agreement out to him, and it was just a headache. And literally, once we just kind of took a deep breath and was like, okay, we're going to mail it out one more time. And then from here, let's just, we got to come up with a different plan. By the time we looked up, he had already mailed the documents back with a copy of his ID. Perfect, great. Now we can move forward. Now we can get this over to the attorney. Now we can actually start the process. Now, just getting the documents out to him, that took maybe like almost 30 days, 45 days, and it was a headache. It was seriously a headache. But this is the time frame that I'm telling you guys about. This is why this is not fast money, and it just, sometimes it just takes time. It's a process to get these deals closed and to get to the finish line. But oh boy, when you get to that finish line, let me tell you, whoo, my goodness. Now, a lot of people in this business, they receive checks. And to each his own. Some people like the paper check, old school paper check. That's cute and fun, and I like that too. I would like to see a check. I like to hold it up and like, yeah. But a lot of people in this business too, like ourselves, we like direct wires. And you can arrange with the attorney to make sure that they do their wire transfer to the claimant, and they send the wire transfer to the company, and everybody's percentage and all that's taken out and all that. So we do the wire transfer. I love that. When that payday comes, you can actually take a deep breath, because not only are you getting paid, but then you're like, oh my God, I helped someone. Someone that thought they lost it all. Someone that needs a clean slate, And this, it's just, it's a blessing to be able to help people. And so that's the breath of fresh air, is knowing that now they're okay. Now they can get to their next destination. Now they can start over, And then we celebrate, because now our company has assisted someone with closing a deal. And not only have they been paid, but we have been paid. And now we can see the fruit of our labor. Seriously. So, I'm telling you, this business is so rewarding, because not only are you helping others, but you're helping yourself too. You're helping yourself build something, from the ground up. This is a business you can pass down to your family. This is a business you can teach your children, especially when they're in college, even high school. You can teach this to them, and they can do this instead of going to go clock in somewhere and make somebody else rich, clock in somewhere for 8 hours. And, come on, let's be 100% real. Okay. So y'all, I just wanted to share that quickly with y'all. This deal right here has actually put us past our goal. Okay. Loyalty, Royalty, Recovery can finally say that we have made our 6 figures for the year. We have made and that was our goal. We set that goal. I said, we're going to make 6 figures this year. Yeah, we are. We're going to make 6 figures. It's only March. I was like, we're going to make 6 figures this year. And we did it. We met that goal. So what does that tell you? You plant the seed and watch it manifest. You speak positivity over your life. You speak positivity over anything that you touch, you look at, whatever it is you're doing, you speak positivity over it. And you watch the manifestation of whatever you spoke into the universe. I tell it to people all the time. Be careful what you say, what you think, because that plays a big part in the return. Okay? So that is all I wanted to share with you guys for this video. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. I have a lot of things I need to start working on. But again, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. You hit that notification bell and you give me a thumbs up, because I'm going to always come back and give you some really great content. All right. Peace and love, you guys. Bye.